But this is a Mustang. This is shit. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, you heard right, I'm gonna be a dad in July. Yes, Rework 3.0, the final update is out. AIROz is retiring from modding, and this is his final mod for all of you. Okay, you guys ready for this? It looks so good. Oh, that M3 has been buffed, man. Damn, this looks good. Oh wait, we do the full event. We're not done yet. I love the speedy light tails, man. One thing I like a lot is that it's not blue, but now it's black as like the color theme, right? Like actual racing at night. We played a lot of Carbon this year, but to be fair, a lot of great Carbon mods did release this year, so I'm not mad about that. The year of Carbon. What's next? Dude, next year is gonna be the year of GTA, but it might take all the way until November until the game releases. It might delay it, true. If they delay it, I hope we get Forza Horizon 6. Brera, Muscle, Tuner. Oh, it's a Miata this time. Why? Is there a reason why it's always the tuner that gets a new car? Right? Old car, just like yesterday. Yesterday we had the Camaro, the Brera, and what was they got the Speed 3. Well, like, I have to use the new car, man. Oh, that's a pretty quick Miata, man. Dude, at some point we're gonna have like donation and/or sub goals for like a big present for my kid. How about that? And then I can say Twitch chat provided. What? I looked away for a second and suddenly buzz. Yeah, there's more than just visual changes, but I do agree the choices for the visuals are pretty damn good. It's a very cool look for Carbon. He kinda knows. I'll do it, man. Oh, we actually cannot choose us. Of course, I'm an idiot. It depends on my car. Huh. I forgot that you can change your crew member at the event start. AIROz. What happened to that? Body kit. So we definitely have an HD interface. We do have a new speedo, no symbols. This is what happens when you slap too much high quality modded cars into the game. Oh, is it the memory? Is it the memory being maxed out? And that's why it can't display it anymore? I don't know where the bucket is lost. Well, that's actually a problem that was also in Most Wanted. When too many things were on the screen, stuff got invisible. Oh yeah, it looks really sick. This is a great looking mod. Like, this is a much more realistic look at what night racing would be like, right? Like, you don't have a blue filter, you don't have a yellow filter, a red filter, whatever, right? You just have darkness. Dude, Neville, what is that value? Look at his speed, man, 975. How? This is what next gen would look like for Carbon. Yeah? PlayStation 4 version of Carbon. Would you play that a Cars game in a stream? Yes. That is planned for. The grass looks a bit too much like glass, in my opinion, though. It looks really flat. You know, grass is actually better when the textures are not super high resolution, because then it looks more like real grass. Does that make sense? Too dark for you? No, I'm actually fine with that. But I guess I can understand if someone prefers the visuals of the original Carbon. You remember the Ford Mondeo? Yeah, that's a long time ago. That's back when I started streaming in 2017. I actually pretty quickly sold the car when I noticed that streaming becomes like a regular thing now. Because I realized, well, I'm gonna be at home all the time and I'm not really gonna use my car anymore. I feel like I need to dress up as Darius when that song is playing. The only thing that bothers me in Carbon is the world map. You know, the cannon is amazing, but the world map, in my opinion, is not as fun as Rockport. But you know, theoretically, you could have had the drag race game mode, a story built like Most Wanted, but it could have definitely been like another Most Wanted just at night. Remember when we did the Save the Children? I was there for a second. But it is the Save the Children thingy charity. Elgato sent me 2 new capture cards, upgrades for the stream. It's gonna be primarily relevant when Twitch finally increases the bitrate, but I'm gonna prepare early, man. I'm gonna have my hardware ready, so the moment Twitch does the switch, we can upgrade the stream quality. I mean, Twitch honestly gotta get their shit together at some point. They can't be doing stupid things for so many years on end. Imagine Amazon being like, oh man, Twitch is stupid, let's just sell it back to YouTube. The thing is, you know, it was supposed to be YouTube in the first place anyways, but monopoly rules said, you know, YouTube cannot have the live streaming segment as well. Okay, it's actually not about the bitrate. Increasing the bitrate is the easy part. More difficult is to change the infrastructure to the new encoding standard, you know, the AV1 encoding standard. I mean, we've been waiting for AV1 for over a year now. I'm pretty sure we're getting close to 2 years. Yeah, it does feel like they're scratching their balls until it's too late. They're slow. They're really slow when it comes to innovation nowadays. And to be honest, it's not even innovation. It's just catching up to the current standard. Right? YouTube had AV1 streaming for a very long time now. If you just wanted the highest quality, YouTube is the way to go. Twitch still has the biggest community behind them because they've been around for the longest time. But if they sit on their lorberries for much longer, I think they're gonna have some real trouble with YouTube. Right? So far Twitch has had in the live streaming game, but it doesn't stay like this, you know? If you never ever compete, at some point you're gonna lose. Right? Like all of your goodwill and saved up trust, you know, at some point it's used up. They gotta get their shit together, man. Yeah, so think about a video codec as being how efficient you can create a video at a low bitrate. Right? And the codec that Twitch is using is hella old. It's okay-ish, but there's better stuff around, namely the AV1 codec. And YouTube has been using it because YouTube actually made that codec. You know, they created their own codec because they realized, oh man, we have so much video, we need to make this more efficient. Right, so they spent probably tens and maybe even hundreds of millions to develop a codec that is better than the one on the market. As far as I know, some selected big streamers on Twitch have it already, like the biggest streams, but medium streams and small streams do not have it. Honestly, I'm not even sure how many of the big streams have it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like 10 streamers that have it. Yeah, YouTube doesn't actually care that much about live streaming, which is a shame. They have the better technology right now. I mean, to be honest, I would actually kind of like that, you know, Twitch catches up on technology standards so it can make higher quality videos. Yeah, like AV1 has been around since the 3000 generation cards, but we've been waiting for more than 2 years on that. My assumption is that Twitch probably has to wait until either they, you know, get enough value out of the current hardware, or AV1 encoding hardware on Twitch's end becomes cheap enough to make it worth an investment. You know what I always expected? I expected YouTube to buy Twitch and, you know, also implement it into the website. You know what I expected? I expected to have like a Twitch button right next to it. So rather than, you know, to going to like live videos, or it doesn't even have it, right? It doesn't even have a live button. I expected next to the YouTube button a Twitch button. So whenever you would go to this website, it would just go from YouTube, Twitch, and there's just a button up here, and you would switch between the websites. That's what I expected to happen, but then YouTube didn't get the rights by Twitch, you know, because of monopoly reasons. And Amazon got the sale. Multi-streaming. I might do it when I fully utilize my new streaming setup. Amazon selling Twitch, that'd be interesting. If then YouTube finally buys Twitch. Yeah, I totally agree. I think Twitch is a very, very valuable asset, and honestly, like, Amazon doesn't care if they have an extra 30 billions in cash. You know, promoting Amazon Prime is probably a lot more valuable to them than Twitch itself. You know what I mean? Just giving people a reason to get Amazon Prime, use Twitch Prime on Twitch, that kind of stuff, is probably a lot more valuable than, you know, selling the company. I just wish they would support it a bit more. But, you know, maybe Twitch itself needs to do a better job at maintaining their own website before Amazon is like, yeah, you can have some money. Yeah, or at least, you know, give people a reason to invest in the company, you know, preparing some cool new features that they can present to the Amazon executives and be like, hey, we want to do this, we need some money. This is cool, this is going to help the site, this is going to help the reach, this is going to grow the platform. One thing that annoyed me though, my secondary accounts do not get the premium benefits, right? Like my main account has YouTube Premium, but my sub accounts do not get the benefits. So if I log into a sub account, I'm getting bombarded by ads again. That, in my opinion, is more than stupid. Like, they can't possibly expect you to buy premium for every single sub account that you have, especially as a creator. In my opinion, if you are a verified creator that actually makes money for the platform, they should give you free YouTube Premium in the first place, which they don't. So I still have to pay for it, but that with the sub account is just bullshit, man. Yeah, like Twitch's revenue is only a very small part. But for example, Amazon used Twitch's streaming technology for their own streaming services, right? Like if you watch something on Amazon Prime, you know, the streaming technology they took from Twitch. That was one of the reasons they wanted to buy it. But I feel like they could do a lot better with these promotions. I mean, right now you get a bonus gift sub for every 5, right? Some drops 5 gift subs, you get at least 6. My issue is that the ads get forced onto my channel and it makes me basically no money. Right, I get less than 10 bucks a day in ad revenue. Like every streaming day is less than $10. Right, if I get 2 donations in a day, or 3 subs, you know, I would make the same amount of money. Which obviously happens, so having ads on my channel is utterly pointless. It doesn't make Twitch a lot of money, it doesn't make me a lot of money. And honestly, it probably just makes a lot of people not watch my channel. The Honey browser extension, I bet they put that into the small print of the contract. You know what I mean? Like they probably offered the influencers a shit ton of money. And they didn't even realize that in the fine print they would, you know, take basically all the affiliate sales. Like that was basically a modern heist, really, where they just abused the influencers like crazy. You know, the Honey people, they just saw it as an investment. You know, how much do we have to pay Mr. Beast? Actually, it's not that bad with Mr. Beast. You know, it's really bad for Linus and other tech creators that use a lot of affiliate links to make part up for the revenue, right? For Mr. Beast, it probably doesn't matter because he doesn't have affiliate links for Amazon and this shit, right? He has his own products. Like for Mr. Beast, it doesn't matter. But for any tech YouTuber that actually has affiliate links and where Honey is stealing the affiliate commission, that's a pretty big impact. It's pretty crazy. I mean, Honey isn't a scam for the consumer, right? Like you will still be getting discount codes. But it is effectively stealing from the content creator. New drifting handling is interesting, something to get used to. I mean, one thing Battle Royale does is completely kill the problem of Carbon being too short. And probably tilting it in the other direction, Carbon being too long. Let me actually check a bit of the challenge series. These events actually might become easier if the NPCs get stuck on traffic cars. Some unknown. Oh, come on, dude. I don't think they changed the cars, so I guess we can go back to the career mode. Honda NSX. Oh wait, that one's new. Disable 120 cops. This might take a while getting 120 kills. Who thought 120 is a reasonable number of cops to take out? It sounds like a dream mission of your 8-year-old self. It's gonna be very grindy, dude. Car's pretty wicked. Oh yeah, with the sleeper eyes. Oh yeah, I forgot to get a 360 camera. Use your right analog stick, boys. I forgot about this one. After 120 cop kills, you have to beat Bowser and save Princess Peach. See what he did there. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to grind out 120 kills right now, to be honest. I might check out the challenge series later. Thing is, Carbon, in my opinion, doesn't have enough pursuit breakers for this to be fun. Free on YouTube. Man, every anime is free on the internet. There's no problem in it being free or not free. It's about having the time to watch it. You guys underestimate how much time it takes to prepare streams. especially when you stream on a nearly daily basis. You know, I think that's one of the reasons why so many people don't even become a successful streamer, because they completely underestimate how much effort it actually takes to put on a good show on a regular basis. So, you know, I have to make sacrifices. You know, I don't have too much free time. You know, I don't hang out with my friends as often anymore. I don't have as much free time as I had before. I'm playing less games. I mean, sometimes I do understand the young generation being doomers, considering how the economy is right now. Like, you have to have a really well-paying job to afford a house. Let's say it like this: if we had Lisa's income twice, it wouldn't be enough. Right? If you have a regular job, this home would not be affordable. We'll take a break when the kid is born. Not really. I seriously doubt that a newborn is gonna take up my attention to a point where I can't stream, you know what I mean? Like, Lisa's gonna take off work. Alright, that's pretty normal in Austria. So obviously I'm gonna spend time with my kid, but I'm not gonna interrupt the streaming schedule. Oh, this is definitely a generation now where I mean, it was always an advantage to be born into money. Right, that has never been different. Wait, Yumi got us? What? Wait, how did Yumi do that? We had 2,000. Look at this. What did Yumi do? She was at 2,100. She must have been like a full speed trap behind me. So I thought she was on the same level. Man, we're not even playing the same game as her. How fast do we want to go? Too fast. It's gonna be a bit harder with the traffic. I think the opponents have not been adjusted. Very tricky to drift with so much traffic. But yeah, since the opponents don't really create competitive numbers, it doesn't really matter. Not like a skill run against yourself. But more like Underground too. We also had traffic in the drift events. There was more space to move around in Underground too. The final version of Rework has released. Now, this mod doesn't change the performance settings too much, but I would say if you have a fully upgraded tier 1, you actually have a chance of winning anyways in Carbon. But it's not fair. I think Battle Royale does that, right? Where fully upgraded tier 1 can keep up. 2024 was definitely the year of Carbon. We got so many mods just for Carbon, it's crazy. How many days do we have left? Man. Very soon we will say goodbye to 2024, and this year I actually plan to do New Year's with you guys. Lisa's working, so I'm probably gonna be streaming. I was asking myself, and is Yumi dominating? Looking at the speeds, she's already 100 ahead. I honestly don't really understand how she does it. Like, that she always has the speed ups right before the speed traps, all the time. Yeah, drunk stream for New Year's, that's the plan. I think the last drunk stream was on my birthday in April, right? I will have one more birthday before the birth of my child. That's nice. I guess. I mean, maybe it's not nice, but it's gonna be the last. You know what I mean? It's gonna be my last birthday where I'm not a dad yet. That only happens once, right? I guess, you know, that's what I meant. Every birthday afterwards, I'm gonna be a dad. Last birthday before the DLC hits, yep. Last birthday before the expansion pass comes out. No, I've not thought of names yet. I think I finally convinced Lisa that we're gonna find out the gender first, and then I'll think about names. The thing is, Lisa is basically saying, but even if you see the gender in the ultrasound, there's a chance it's still gonna be the other gender. Right, mistakes do happen, so she still wants me to choose a name for both genders, even after we know. So, you know, maybe I get my way with, okay, we know the gender, but I still have to think of two names. Yeah, firmware update's gonna be important, man. What is the current generation of kids? My man, Ryan Cooper. Ryan's not a bad name. While to get rid of that box. Dude, I saw the electric SUV version of a Mustang. What an ugly ass car. It was earlier today. Have you ever seen this? What is this shit, man? I saw the Mustang lights and I was like, what is this fuck, man? Like, that's a nice way to shit on the legacy of the Mustang, dude. Like, what is this? This is not a Mustang. Don't put the horse on there. What's wrong with it? Get out of here. Ban this guy. Get some taste, buddy. It's a disgusting, yeah. Luckily they stopped producing it, yeah. I'm actually fine with an electric Mustang. Like that's my barrier though. Like it still has to look like a Mustang, you know? You can make an SUV crossover shit out of it and completely reshape the thing. Yeah, for all the moms that didn't get to ride a horse, I don't know. Horrible looking car. AI generated Mustang. Probably not too far off. The new Ford Caprice, the same shit. But this is a Mustang. This is shit. Mustang, shit. I mean, this is not even you know, one of my favorite Mustangs, but still. Spit at that stang, on that stang. Dude, didn't that girl disappear because she scammed people with a crypto coin? But yeah, the only problems that I had was the game not booting at all. But it was because I haven't restarted my PC in like a week. So after restarting the PC, it worked. You know, maybe that works for you too. Like for me, it was a Windows issue. This is Rework. I think we have some new events like drifting the city. Mostly a graphical edit. Yeah, it did actually change the handling on drifting.
Thing is, I can see him coming a mile away. Not only will I block him in, but I can make.
There he is. Crude tactics. Major skill issue. It all started with him, man. Crude tactics is actually a terminology that other people came up for me. Because I was beating them so badly in Blur. And when I told them about, you know, what I'm doing to, you know, win all the time, they were like, oh, those are your crude tactics. He always gets paid. What a hoe. Yeah, you can officially call me daddy in July. I totally agree. I did not understand the story of this game. And I wasn't even a kid, man. I was a 17-year-old teenager. Right? 2006? Yeah, I was 17. And I consider this game's story confusing. I might have been young, I definitely wasn't innocent. I was probably more of a dickhead back then. Show the views. Alright, there's the fog cam. Bump cam. Hood. Hood's nice on this one. Close. Fog cam. Hood. How's this car not fast enough? Still dickhead. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, I was probably a bigger dickhead when I was 17. Because my social skills were severely lacking. I probably offended people left and right without even noticing. Now look at yourself. Older dickhead. With a kid incoming. Oh, one more thing. Quickly, sub for 6 months. It's 30% off right now. That actually lines up with the July birth. Yeah, for real guys though, subs are 25% off if you get a 1 monther and 30% off if you do 6 months. And the streamer gets paid the full amount and Twitch takes the hit for the discount. Yeah, we actually did some testing on the baby today and everything looks more than fine. We're basically in the lowest risk group for any kind of birth defects. Like it literally could not have gone any better. Like our chances of anything going wrong is less than 1 to 20,000, which is the absolute minimum. Like it doesn't even get lower. They don't have any additional testing to get the statistics lower, right? Which is great. Really good news for me and Lisa today. Doesn't Rework change the difficulty? No, sadly. I think that would be a nice addition. Let me actually check the game files. Maybe they have it included. Optional. Oh, there's the hard difficulty. Yeah, let me actually... I forgot about that. You're right. The game actually comes with a hard mode. Look how much thicker it goes from the MX-5 to the RX-7. I think there's... Oh wait, can we make it carbon? I need to check more customization, man. I think body kits? No, not here. Attachments? No. Specialties, those are the body kits. They're all locked, man. Too fast. No, it crashed on Too Fast and Furious. No! Was it a crashed hit? This livery. Hey! It's actually criminally simple, Ryan's livery. I wonder if it crashes in combination with the body kit. Brian, not Ryan. Ryan. Sick? Actually sick, man. The fuck is he doing, man? He's rubber banding all over the place. It did turn on hard opponents. I forgot about that. I turned my opponents to ultra hard with the patch earlier. What if he's so fast now that he falls down the canyon? Okay, they might be overpowered. There's always someone. Well, I hope there would be. Otherwise, it's gonna be a fairly short subathon. We still need some nukes, you know. We still need some mega gift sub bombs. Oh, there we go. Spoke too early. Klukare, holy shit, man. Well, there's your hype train, guys. Enjoy. 100 gift subs from Glucario.
I said right now!
Can I call my kid after a Pokemon? And Valorant adding a bonus 26. Very awesome. Thank you, man. I will be adding gift subs as well. I just have to log in into my secondary account, because one thing Twitch did, which is kind of bullshit, streamer accounts are exempt. Right? Like, it's so stupid, because now I'm gonna have to log in with my secondary account just to match gift subs, because otherwise I don't get the bonus gift subs from Valorant. Right? That's so retarded, right? It's so stupid. Like, now they actually force me to log into my secondary account, put my PayPal into my secondary account, and then gift sub to my own channel. It's so stupid. Hey, Glucario, big shots to you, man. Even better. Hey, let's go! What? What? Shadow Fox, thanks for the 22. Oh, I see what he did there. 415 total. Congrats on the new badge, man. 22 plus 6. Let's go. Welcome to the blacklist, everyone. Dude, at some point I can't be screaming so loud anymore when Lisa wants to sleep. You don't get a discount on the mobile app either. Oh, really? So you definitely have to use the browser then. That's the scam, dude. I think Twitch is pretty much plus minus zero, because they stopped paying creators to stay on the platform. Like, I always wanted to get an offer from Kick, so I can, you know, strong arm Twitch into also giving me an offer. Kick sucks. I don't know, I haven't really interacted with the platform too much. I mean, their #1 goodie is that you get 95% of the sub revenue. Right? They don't make their money from subscriptions or ads. They got their casino. The crazy thing about some of the influencers that started gambling, like, they needed to demand so much money that at some point they were just being paid with equity, right? Like ownership in the company itself. So they have like a big interest for the platform to succeed if they're now part owner of the company. And then, you know, you're also entitled to part of the earnings and stuff. 1,000 viewership streamer said that he was offered 300k to gamble for a month and switch to Kick. It was probably more than a single month though. Like, maybe the gambling was limited to a month, but I can imagine like 300k for a year of streaming on a different platform. Actually sounds realistic. This is probably the best you've ever seen Carbon. Yeah, I don't think there's another Carbon mod out there that looks better. In the options from the mods, you can turn on motion blur if you care about it. So one file you can adjust if you care. If you go into scripts and you go to widescreen fix.ini, there's a motion blur setting in here. There you can change 1 for Xbox, 2 for PlayStation, 3 is PC. You can adjust the dead zone. The rest you can pretty much keep the same, but you can also, you know, enable motion blur by turning that to 0. And yeah, a bunch of settings here you can mess around with if you care to do so. Yeah, all of those readmes are usually either the readme before I install a mod or, you know, like a widescreen fix setup file. I've never been to France. Whenever I talk about Paris, like the people that actually live in Paris are like, Paris is a shithole. I don't think I've ever had anyone in the chat talk nicely about Paris. France, yes, but just not Paris. It seems like France by now fucking hates Paris. Like, it's just a tourist trap and nothing else. People like to hate on mainstream stuff. I guess so. I'm pretty happy with Vienna though. There's just no way she's gonna make that corner. Sadly, the AI is so badly programmed that they're torpedoing all of the apexes. Actually, even worse, they hit the apex and then it just flings them to the wrong side. I already have a high acceleration, high grip car. I wonder if the game has a pity system. If you get wrecked too much by the hard opponent.
How is your car running?
Oh, maybe we can do it this way. Ah, so close. Maybe not? Oh, this could be a... Ah, bitch! I'm not sure you can even beat Darius legit with this difficulty mod. A bit insane. Bumper cam doesn't have camera shake, so that's why it might look slower. I don't think legit is gonna work against this difficulty level. It's too much. So we beat every boss by outrunning them. That is quite impressive. Dude, these races are way more intense with traffic. You thought it was narrow? It gets more narrow. But for a second, he's gonna fall off. Sense of speed is insane. Yeah, good FOV, man. Looks even better if I go full screen. You ready? I get a better idea what I see when I play this game. Wolf is a bit of a sick fuck. Holy man, so fast. Not that his AI cares too much. Being buffed to the max. I'm on the edge. Let me just finish up this area, but then I need to do that cop chase where I have to take out 120 cops with NSX, I think it was. I mean, you can spend a lot of time playing around with so many things to customize. The tires, the livery, the stickers. You know what the brakes look like? The discs. I gotta say, I don't necessarily like the camera placement for this car. It's not even helping because you can't see over the car. It's all about the angle and the placement of the camera, so you can actually see what's in front of you. Because if you can't, then it's actually better to use the hood cam. If you just want to know what's ahead of you. That's usually a good thing to have when you have to dodge roadblocks and cops. Trying to remember the last time I saw police BMW.
That ride is hot.
Probably high stakes. Any other Need for Speed that had police BMW? AIROz, the guy that made this mod, is retiring from modding. This was his last hurrah. This year, dude, Carbon had so many mods. At the same time, Carbon also got a lot of viewership on Twitch as well, on YouTube, so... Hell yeah, man. No, AIROz. If you don't know him, you don't know him. No, I think the Bepega mod still takes the cake for best mod. Not the biggest fan of the Design 4. I remember actually picking it for a career run through before, but it's really not very good. Dude, I feel like a lot more people had time to watch the stream in 2018, 2019. Like pre-COVID was the best time. Like especially 2019, man. The channel was blowing up. I mean, COVID times themselves were also really good, but pre-COVID was better. I think financially, people were in a much better spot pre-COVID. During COVID it was okay-ish, but you already noticed that people started to save up money. Because they were out of a job, or they were working from home, that kind of stuff. Music. Oops, SWAT is here. SWAT is out. Andy, that's awesome, dude. It's great when I actually have those moments where I can give back. And I hope everything is good now. Do you know how it is about bad times? There's always going to be good times eventually afterwards. It might be bad for a while, but it always gets better. Just gotta keep going, man. That's what life is all about. Shit happens, but so do the good things. Multiplayer expansion DLC. Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, Lisa got me a nice Christmas present. Very, very fitting. Exactly. Ups and downs, but life goes on. I hate traffic cars. There's so much heavier on the cops. I'm pretty sure promising returns on a crypto that you made is a guaranteed way to get yourself sued and imprisoned. Like you can't even do that like when you're someone advising on buying stocks. Like you can't promise them returns. You know, the only thing that actually returns stuff is like a dividend or a bond with the government. Like those are guaranteed returns. Everything else, speculation. Brazil people are making a mod. Yeah, sure. If they send it my way, I can play it. Feel free to tell them. Happy to play it when the mod is released. Yeah, no one can deny at this point that I'm not a virgin. I love the YouTube comments where it's like, oh, I didn't know you had a girlfriend or something. Don't worry, guys. I've just met Lisa for 5 years. I've been with her for like 5 years. Holy crap! 4,400 likes on YouTube. 100. 120 copper cars, it's so stupid. Why would you do that to yourself? Reshade. I don't know, man. Reshade usually looking really bad. Very rarely have I seen a good looking reshade. It's usually people that have no idea what they're doing, just slapping on some default settings with reshade and think it looks good. That's the usual reshade experience that I'm experienced with. I wonder what happens at condition 9 if the rhino stops spawning. Because this used to be a problem, you basically had a timer as well. I mean, I believe that you can make reshade for game to make it look better, but, you know, experience says people have no idea what they're doing. They just see a new shiny tool and they don't know how to use it. Yeah, not a big fan of the highway. Without pursuit breakers. Even Undercover thought of that and added some pursuit breakers. Like you could break a few things, so you have something to do against the cops. Does it make it more like Most Wanted? Absolutely. And I actually think that makes it better. Actually having to engage the cops is such a fun thing. So I was very sad that it wasn't included in Carbon really. A little bit in the challenge series, completely not in the career mode. And yeah, mods usually put a bigger emphasis on cop stuff. And it does make Carbon more fun. It's usually the ones from the front, and what I think you can do is like spin. Yeah, there we go. Spin the first one and make the second rhino kill the first one. That strategy has worked the best so far. And it's usually triggered by speed braking into the first cop. Looks like a new game now. It does. Visually very impressive, but also gameplay and tuning options. Feels very different to Vanilla Carbon. Looks different. Cars are different. Performance is different. Customization. Handling overhaul? Not really. The only thing that changed is the drift handling. You're gonna notice that. That's completely different. Oh, maybe I can get 2. Yeah. Wait, it's the wrong rhinos. Are you serious? I got 1 SWAT. I see him. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have built some immunity against COVID. I haven't had COVID since I got it in 2020. 2020 was funny. I was vaccinated 3 times, and then I got COVID. that was the natural vaccination. What was that pop-up window, man? Fucking Bitcoin miners. To be fair though, I don't really go to work anymore underslept like I did in school. Right, like in school I primarily got sick because that's kind of how I lived my life. Just going to school every day underslept. Trying to catch up on sleep on the weekend. Are you really telling me I don't have 10 kills yet? Okay. Did it, boys. Let's get out of here. See cleaner bug report. Ah, I didn't see that. Thanks. I don't think I'm gonna do this now. I think I'm good. But this is the biggest challenge you can attempt if you want to. Take out 120 cops with the NSX. But honestly, Carbon doesn't have enough pursuit breaker for 120 kills. I mean, I can tell you exactly why you see cleaner, because I haven't found any alternative program yet that does the job. See, cleaner is ultra garbage, but you don't know anything better. See, that's my problem, right? I don't know any better. Guys, I'll see you fresh tomorrow, right? So sleep tight, do come back tomorrow for more, and good night. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.